You know, one of the demands that the strikers are asking for is Canada Post to pay for transgender surgery of the employees. What do you make of that?
Can't comment.
Can't comment?
I won't comment, but you have to refer to the media team.
Does management get free transgender surgery?
You have to refer to the media team.
No comment.
No comment? If you're successful, you're not going to transition into a lady, are you?
No comment. No.
You're happy as a female, I take it.
Very.
Okay. All right, then.
I'm happy as a lady.
Okay.
For now. Anyways, yeah.
Oh, no, never. That's never happened yet.
okay,
Absolutely. No, sir.
No? Okay, then. David Menzies for Rebel News here in Mississauga, Ontario, and I'm standing outside the Canada Post Gateway facility. This is the largest sorting hub in all of Canada. And what can I tell you, folks? So much for the postman's motto. You remember that, don't you? Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds, end quote. Well, weather is one thing, but there's nothing quite like a labor action, aka a strike, to bring the Canada Post system to a grinding halt. They've been out on strike since last Friday. And when we look at the point of contention, as always, it is money. Canada Post has offered the rank and file 11.5% raise over 4 years. It's also offering protection of the defined benefit pension for current employees, as well as job security and health benefits. But it would appear they're miles apart. The union is demanding a 24% wage increase, which I think is really something, especially considering the facts of the matter. For example, since 2018, Canada Post, with multi-million-dollar losses every year, they have now gone into a $3 billion deficit position. It's not that the cupboard is bare, it's that the cupboard has been repossessed. It does not exist. There is nothing there. Also keep in mind, folks, from the glory days, pre-email, Canada Post volume has declined by 70%. No surprise there. Speaking personally, all I get in my mailbox is flyers. Junk mail is what is apparently saving Canada Post from even going into a further deficit. But here is a real whopper in the list of demands that their woke union, Cup W, wants. And it's this. They want Canada Post to pay for transgender surgery of the rank and file. Yeah, so if mailman Michael wants to be mailwoman Michelle, it is Canada Post, already in a $3 billion deficit, like I said, that has to pony up the cost of the surgery. I mean, how is that reasonable in anyone's playbook? In any event, we are here outside Gateway. We're going to talk to the, it looks like about 100 or so picketers, and try to make sense of where the negotiations are going. And by the way, if the union is successful in its gender-affirming benefit plan, does anyone on this picket line plan to make use of that benefit and, you know, transition? Okay, then, and the wage gap, you're asking for 24% over 4 years. Canada Post is countered with 11.5%. Is that correct?
Yes, and that is very foolish. And because we went during COVID, we had 2 years where we only had 2% per year. So even looking at that first year, I would say that's definitely to bring us up for those 2 years that while everybody was at home during COVID, we were out delivering and making, we were leaving our families and coming in and doing that extra work during COVID.
How do you respond to the fact there's many small businesses, they say because of the timing of the strike, Christmas is around the corner, they are very vulnerable that this might even put them out of business if they can't use Canada Post for their parcel delivery. Does that argument have any merit, sir?
I mean, I'm worried to hear that. That's not a good news. But once you hear the grievance from this side, you'll be able to understand that it's high time we all also need to be compensated. So I'm kind of following my union leader, whatever they say. So
It is a valid concern, and we do, all of us want to make sure that customer succeeds. And that's why right now get back, negotiate, give us a contract, and we'll serve those customers and make sure that their mail, their parcels, their letters, their invoices are all delivered.
You know, one of the demands that the strikers are asking for is Canada Post to pay for transgender surgery of the employees. What do you make of that?
Can't comment.
Can't comment.
I won't comment, but you have to refer to the media team.
Does management get free transgender surgery?
You have to refer to the media team.
What is about violence against women? No excuse. Okay. Sorry. No. You know, speaking of women, one of the demands is for Canada Post to pay for free transgender surgery for its members. What do you think?
No idea.
You're not thinking of transitioning, are you, sir?
No? Okay then.
I don't follow that, so I
Okay.
don't know. I think you should go. There is nothing like that.
If the strike is successfsul, are you going to transgender?
Captain would explain it better. Yeah.
Are you happy being a woman? I can call you woman, I hope, right?
I am.
You know,
No comments.
no comment.
I am.
You never know these days, do you?
No comment.
No comment? If you're successful, you're not going to transition into a lady, are you?
No comment.
You're happy as a female, I take it.
Very.
Okay.
I'm happy as a lady.
Okay.
For now. Anyways, yeah.
Why should Canada Post, which is in a $3 billion deficit position, should they pay for sex reassignment surgery?
That one I cannot, no comment. I don't know that part. Yeah.
What about guys, if the union is successful, do you plan to transition into a female?
No.
No. Okay, how about yourself?
No.
You're happy as a guy?
Of course.
Okay.
Never. No.
Never.
I am
Okay.
Orthodox and I believe in God and I don't believe in that.
Okay.
oh no, never. That's never happened yet.
Okay,
Absolutely. No, sir.
No? Okay then.
I'm not even sure about that at all. That's the first time I've heard of it.
Oh, you haven't heard of it?
No.
Okay then.
Yeah.
It's part of their gender-affirming care benefits
Yeah,
plan.
I'm not sure of it all. It's the first time I've heard of it. I have no comment for that one.
I just think it's a ploy from media to get more people against us.
Oh, it's actually part of the
No, I know
gender-affirming
that it is.
care
I know what it
benefit.
is. And you know what? To each their own.
Yeah.
Honest and truly, if that's part of the bargaining, that's part of the bargaining. I don't think it's the main issue. I don't think it's the main issue.
Do you think there'd be much public support for such a demand?
No, unfortunately, no.
You want 24%. Canada Post says 11.5. Is there a number in between that you would settle for?
I think we all have a number for all of us that probably would be fair. A fair number, yes. I would definitely, and I guess we're going to be leaving that up to the negotiators to come down with and bring it back to the membership to see how it works for us.
What number would work for you, sir?
That one I'm going to keep to myself.
Well, there you go, folks. It just speaks to how unbelievably woke the Cup W union is. We asked all the rank and file out here on the picket line today. Nobody is interested in making use of a gender-affirming care benefit should the union be successful in that regard. And really, what a PR disaster, I would argue, for the union. How many Canadians, I mean, even if you're on Team Transgender, well, pay for it yourself, right? I mean, that is preposterous. I think a lot of the people on strike here today, given that mail delivery is a sunset industry, if you will, they should really just be happy that they have a job to begin with. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Well, folks, I know you love it when Rebel News brings you the other side of the story, and let's face it, do you see any of the mainstream media talking about this preposterous transsexual surgery that the union is demanding? Give me a break. but we depend on your help. Please go to rebelfieldreports.com. That's rebelfieldreports.com. Unlike the mainstream media trained seals, we don't receive a nickel from the Justin Trudeau Liberals, nor would we accept it if offered. Please, if you're able to, kindly make a donation.